You know, you've just got to have the right attitude when you go in for a job interview. You can't go in there with all your bad experiences trailing behind you and your insecurities waving in the wind. You've got to go in there and impress them with your accomplishments and your confidence. But at the same time, you know, you just don't want to come across as a know-it-all. You know, I have never used this picture to get myself work.
Which one?
The Vietnamese boy.
That one you won the Pulitzer Prize for? I'd be proud of that one, Nick.
I haven't felt that kind of pride in a long time. I guess if I accepted the award, I should be able to accept the pride that goes along with it now that I'm not running away anymore, now that I'm going to be working out in the real world again. If I can get an honest job with this picture, it's going in my portfolio. Here, I want you to take a look at these. Kelly, this is very good. This is very good. You're great.
No, Nick, I've never studied, but I mean, I'm doodling.
No, you have a natural talent for this.
No. I can't get his expression exactly right, you know, the way I remembered it.
Maybe you need more time, more perspective. Why don't you just put it away for a couple of days?
No, I need to finish it today.
Why today?
Because it's an anniversary.
Of your wedding to Joe?
No. 6 years ago, my brother Channing was killed.
El mismo día Joe fue detenido por su asesinato.
Es un triste aniversario.
También es el día en que Joe salió de la cárcel y el día en que empecé a vivir otra vez.
Hablas como si tu vida no hubiera existido mientras él estaba en la cárcel.
Así fue durante 5 años. Seguí adelante, hice lo que tenía que hacer, pero era como si parte de mí estuviera allí, como si el tiempo se hubiera detenido.
I don't know. Can you understand why it's important to me? Cece, oh my God.
Por favor, que alguien me ayude. Ay, tengo que pedir ayuda.
Sofía.
Estoy aquí, cariño. Voy a llamar pidiendo ayuda. Tranquilo.
Tengo un terrible dolor de cabeza.
Sí, ya lo sé. Quiero que te quedes aquí. Estate tranquilo. Voy a pedir ayuda.
Espera. I've got to tell you, you have to know.
Tell me what?
I could die anytime.
Cece, what are you talking about? You're not going to die.
Please, listen. El doctor Morrison me ha dicho que tengo un aneurisma en la cabeza. Puede pasar en cualquier momento.
No lo creo. No puede ser verdad.
Tal vez es justo que muera ahora, el día de la muerte de Channing.
Cece, no digas eso.
Tú y yo le dimos la vida, Sofía. Y los dos se la quitamos.
Pero tú no tienes la culpa.
Cada año, desde que murió, este es el día más difícil de soportar.
No, escúchame. No vas a morir. ¿Me oyes? No voy a dejarte morir. Nuestro hijo está muerto. No podemos devolverle la vida, CC, pero aún nos quedan muchas cosas por las que vivir. Nuestros otros hijos y Brandon y nosotros. Porque volvemos a estar juntos después de todos estos años. Es un milagro.
That's a gift. I love you. I've never stopped loving you. Now listen, you're not going to die. I can't leave you now.
I love you so much.
Do you? I've been
Always loved you, always.
waiting so long to hear those words from you, Cece. Cece, I love you. Don't leave me. Don't die, Cece. Please.
Mary, don't call the police. Ted only wanted to talk to Christy.
He's violent. Get your hand away from that phone.
Mary, just once. Once, would you look at Ted, really look at him, and tell me what you see?
All right, I'll tell you what I see. I see a willful, unprincipled, violent man.
It's not my brother you're describing.
I am describing the man who raped my sister. And he's still got the scratch marks on his face from when she struggled.
The truth will come out in court, but no harm has been done here today.
No harm? Look at her. Look at the state she's in. She's got to be locked away.
Mary,
Don't touch me! Leave me alone!
You're trembling. You really think I'd hurt you, Mary?
Stay away from me. And you stay away from my sister! Yes, connect me with Steve Bassett, please. He's in the district attorney's office. It's urgent. It's his sister calling. It's Mary.
Ted? Ted, where are you going?
Mason, thanks for trying, but I'm not hanging around here waiting to go to jail, man.
Ted, don't leave. You'll only make things worse.
What could be worse than going to jail for something I didn't do?
Ted, come back!
Hey, sweetheart. Hi. How you doing? You doing okay? Wanna get up? Okay. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Oh, you're getting so big. You're getting so big. There's here. Yeah. Come on. Hi. Hello. My little friend. How are you?
Now, get a chair.
Oh, you having a good time? Okay. Here's your mama. Here's your mama.
I'm going to like being an expectant mother.
Sentarme al sol en la piscina, viendo jugar a Brandon, y CC trayéndome limonada fresca. A lo mejor aprendo a hacer punto.
Señora Capwell.
Oh, doctor.
Perdone, la puerta estaba abierta.
No suelo hablar sola en voz alta, pero es que empiezo a creer que somos dos aquí.
El bebé. ¿Cómo se encuentran los dos?
Ninguno de los dos nos quejamos, pero echo de menos a mi hijo.
No tendrá que echarle de menos más tiempo. Hoy se ha revisado su caso en la reunión de personal. Y en base a las pruebas médicas que se le han hecho y a los informes favorables de otros psiquiatras y míos...
¿Quiere decir que me van a dar el alta?
Se ha liberado usted de su drogodependencia. Ya no es necesario que esté internada más tiempo.
¿Puedo irme a casa?
Hoy mismo, si quiere. Seguirá siendo paciente externa durante algún tiempo. Los síntomas pueden persistir durante algunos meses. Insomnio, ansiedad...
Ya no siento nada de eso. Duermo bien. No estoy nerviosa. Usted mismo puede verlo. Me pondré fuerte.
Sin duda ha sido usted una de las mejores pacientes que hemos tenido.
Mi bebé ha sido quien más me ha ayudado.
Along with my little boy, Brandon.
He's going to be a happy boy to have his mommy home. I guess you'd like to call your husband now.
Oh, there is somebody I want to call. Not my husband.
Steve, you said the next time something like this happened, you'd have him arrested. Well, you have to do that now. You have to find him and you have to put him away so that he can't get near Christy again. All right, we'll wait here for you until you call. But hurry.
Must have been Jack the Ripper you were sicking your brother on, not Ted Capwell. Probably got the posse rounded up already. Hello.
Soy Gina. Por fin te localizo. He llamado a todas partes.
¿Qué hay, Gina? ¿Ocurre algo?
Sí, me echan del hospital.
Oh, Gina, ¿qué has hecho?
Estoy bien, Mason. Me dan de alta. Ahora mismo. Estoy curada. Puedo irme a casa.
Vaya, felicidades. Es maravilloso.
El doctor me ha dicho que nunca ha tenido un paciente tan bueno como yo.
Gina, perdona, pero no puedo hablar contigo en este momento. Estoy ocupado.
Oh, eres la única persona a la que he llamado. Eres el primero en saberlo.
Bien, me alegro de que me llames y estoy muy orgulloso de ti. ¿Quieres que vaya a recogerte para llevarte a casa?
Sí, si tienes tiempo.
Claro que sí. Iré enseguida.
Está bien, te espero aquí.
It won't be long.
Mason, I think it would be a good idea if you were to leave now, and if I were you, I would find Ted and persuade him to turn himself in.
Sister Mary, quite contrary. If you were me, you wouldn't be quite so self-righteous about ruining another human being's life.
Oh, the way your brother tried to ruin my sister's?
You might have developed a sense of compassion during a lifetime of being buffeted about, a modicum of humility.
Fine, when he admits what he did.
Mary, don't you have any qualms at all about your desire for vengeance? You having any second thoughts that possibly, just possibly, you might be sending an innocent man to jail?
I'm not sending anyone to jail. The jury will do that.
And what about the call to your brother to hunt Ted down and have him locked up?
Ted was warned to stay away from Christy when he was released on bail.
As misguided as he is, he's only trying to find out why he's been accused of a crime he didn't commit.
People like you and your brother disgust me.
You know, Mary, one day you're going to come to Ted and beg his forgiveness for dragging him through all this.
No. The only person whose forgiveness I will ask is my sister's. for not protecting her somehow from that monster. He is the most hateful, despicable human being I've ever known. I hate him, and I hope he rots in jail for the rest of his life.
You know, I think you missed your calling, Sister of Mercy. You don't belong in a convent. You belong in a lynch mob.
Now, darling, I have the number. Now, what is the doctor's name?
Morrison. I don't want him to come to the house.
Cece, why not?
I don't want anyone to know. I'm ill.
Oh, Cece, no.
Please, Sophia, listen to me. Do as I say.
All right. Yes, hello. This is an emergency. This is Sophia Capwell. I need to talk to Dr. Morrison immediately. Thank you. The pill. Was the pill I gave you doing you any good? You feel bad?
I'm fine. I'm fine. Tell him that we'll come there.
All right. Yes, Dr. Morrison. Cece has collapsed. Yes, he's in terrible pain. I gave him the medication. All right, fine. We'll be there as soon as we can. Thank you very much. Now, how are you feeling?
Better. I think the pill helped. I'm sorry, Sophia.
Sorry? What are you sorry
for panicking and frightening you with all that talk about dying.
Oh, no. Now, you listen to me. You don't have to be infallible with me. Do you understand that? When someone is sick, they are frightened. Cece, remember the vows. In sickness and in health.
Did you mean it when you said you loved me?
Oh, yes. Did you? All right, let's go to the doctor.
That doctor is such a nice man, but I hope I never have to deal with him again. I want to forget all about this time in my life. Did you find Ted?
No. I'm afraid he's digging an even deeper hole for himself than the one he's already in.
Oh, the poor thing.
Yeah, well, I don't want to rain on your parade.
Don't worry about me. I'm prepared for this. I'm expecting a lot of stormy weather the moment I step back into that house.
You'll be fine. You're a survivor if ever there was one.
You bet I am. And I want to stop off and buy a present for Brandon on the way home.
Yeah, sure.
Mason, I want you to tell me what's really been going on back there while I've been away. Now, I'm sure they've been filling Brandon's head with bad things about me and that Santana's doing everything she can to displace me.
Well, I've been trying to protect Brandon as best I could.
Oh, I know you have. You've been my only ally. But you can't be an absentee mother and wife for too long without losing some ground. Which reminds me. Has Sophia moved up from the guest cottage to the main house yet?
No, not yet, but she's spending a lot of time there.
I just bet she is. But I'm going to put a stop to that as soon as I get home.
I don't think anything's going on between her and Dad yet.
Maybe not. I'll find out for myself. I'll be able to tell when I see them together. But anyway, it doesn't matter because I'm going to get Sophia and Santana out of that house.
All right, but if I were you, Gina, I'd go slowly.
Mason, I've been too slow. I've been too easy. And too weak. Cece's taken advantage of that. I'm not going to let him do it anymore. His ex-wife, his ex-lover would just have to go.
Well, I admire your bravado, Gina, but if I were you, I'd keep it under wraps. Look where my bravado got me. I've been tossed out, excommunicated, reviled, and impoverished.
And you're telling me that if you had to do it all over again, you'd go crawling back on your hands and knees?
No. In the words of the immortal Popeye, I am what I am. It's too late for me, but lest you meet the same ghastly fate, I'd try to butter up to your better half. If you cross him, he could divorce you, bring up...
Sacar a la luz tu pasado, declararte madre incapacitada y quitarte a Brandon y a su nieto heredero o heredera, según el caso.
Mason, agradezco tu aviso, pero he tenido mucho tiempo para pensar en esto. Y lo haré a mi manera.
Está bien. Puede que gane la mejor.
Ganaré.
Now, let's get out of here.
He parado en un puesto al borde de la carretera y te he traído la fruta más fresca que...
Fruit is so fresh that when I squeezed it, it said, keep your hands to yourself. It was a joke, Kelly, not a big joke, just a small joke. Look at this peach. Isn't this the most delicious peach you've ever seen? Wouldn't you love to take a big bite out of it? Kelly. What's up?
What? Oh, I'm sorry. The fruit looks great.
Yeah, and I also picked up something else while I was out.
What?
2 more job interviews.
You're kidding.
Mm-hmm.
What are they for?
Magazine and newspaper, and I have to leave right now if I'm going to get to them.
Oh, did you just come back here to give me the fruit?
Uh-huh. Of course.
Well, that was very sweet.
Mm-hmm. Well, you're pretty sweet yourself.
How are you feeling?
Numb. I think I feel numb. Cece, it isn't fair.
I know. I'm just grateful that we found out in time how we feel about each other.
Look at you. Look at you. You're comforting me, and it should be the other way around.
We'll just comfort each other. Oh, Sophia, I wish I knew how much time I had left. They say we're supposed to live each day as if it were our last. I guess I have no choice now but to do that. I've got to cram a whole lifetime into weeks, months. If I'm lucky... Damn it, Sophia, there's not enough time. There's so much to do.
Tantos asuntos sin terminar.
Nadie tiene el tiempo suficiente, pero no olvides que todos estamos aquí para ayudarte y amarte.
No quiero que se enteren los chicos.
CC, eso no es justo.
No quiero que vivan con esto pendiendo sobre sus cabezas. No quiero que me miren de forma distinta o que me traten como a un inválido. Por favor, Sofía, prométeme que no se lo dirás a ellos ni a nadie.
Of course, I promise you, but I hope you'll change your mind.
I've got so many things to say to them. So many things to pass on to them. I want to make the transition as smooth as I can, and I want my wishes clear, and I want them carried out. You know, I'm negotiating right now to take over the Walton Hotel chain. If I can push that deal through, we'll be the biggest organization in the country. Now, that's what I want to leave my children. And Brandon. If I can only just do it all now.
Cece, you have done so much, so many incredible things in your life if you never did anything else.
Sylvia, I have got to finish what I've started.
Yes, that's me!
Oh, I so much wanted to be here and watch Brandon grow up.
Santana. ¿Qué hay que hacer para que te mantengas alejada de Brandon?
CC, mamá estaba sola y tiene que estar en la cocina, así que Brandon y yo...
Solo estábamos jugando al escondite, papá.
Lo sé, hijo. Tú no has hecho nada malo.
Bueno. Creo que todo el mundo está aquí.
¡Mamá! ¡Mamá!
Hola, amor mío, qué contenta estoy de volver a verte.
Laken, te conozco. Eres capaz de volver ahora con Ted porque está metido en un lío.
Mamá, yo quiero a Ted.
Oh, tú le odiabas. Salías con otros chicos.
Le odiaba de la misma forma que tú odiabas a papá.
No irás a comparar un largo matrimonio con un amor de adolescente.
Tú eras todavía un adolescente cuando conociste a papá.
Laken, Ted ha sido acusado de un delito horrible.
Ser acusado no significa que sea culpable. Él no es culpable.
Cariño, admiro tu lealtad, pero si te quedas con él por pura testarudez, te verás envuelta en una pesadilla de sucia publicidad. Toda la familia será arrastrada por el lodo.
Tú te quedaste con papá cuando le arrestaron y le metieron en la cárcel.
Laken, ¿quieres dejar de echarme en cara mis propias acciones?
I was napping. And I dreamed that there were 2 hens pecking at each other.
Y no paraban de chillar. Ya veo que no era un sueño.
Mins, tú que eres cabeza de familia, dile a esta jovencita lo mal que lo pasará si insiste en quedarse con alguien acusado de violación.
Dame un bolígrafo para que escriba exactamente las palabras, Augusta.
Puedes decirlo con las tuyas, desde luego.
Gracias. Jovencita, si quieres a ese chico y crees que es inocente, Quédate con él.
Minx, no puedo creerlo.
Gracias.
Diga.
Abuela.
Tienes un buen instinto, gatita. Yo confío en él.
Minx, es para ti, conferencia.
Hola. Aquí la señora T. McDonald Lowbridge. Té de tigre.
Aquí, Brick Wallace. Llamando desde New Styler.
¿Estás bien? Amy está bien. ¿Estáis bien? ¿Habéis encontrado al niño?
¿Dónde están? ¿Han encontrado al hijo de Amy?
Sí, a todas sus preguntas. Amy lo tiene en brazos, es precioso. Ya verá cuando le conozca.
Me muero de ganas. ¿Y quién demonios era el autor del secuestro? ¿Y por qué?
¿Quién iba a querer secuestrar al hijo de Amy?
Ay, Augusta, haz el favor de callarte. ¿Qué, Brick, sigue?
Es una larga historia, señora Lockbridge. Se la explicaré cuando lleguemos a casa. Por ahora solo le diré que el Jack Stanfield Lee que abrió un bufete de abogados en Santa Bárbara era un impostor. Al verdadero lo tenían prisionero.
¿Jack Lee era un impostor?
¿Qué dice de que Jack Lee era un impostor? Déjame hablar con él.
Voy a pasarte un momento a mi nuera, que a veces tiene poca paciencia y menos modales que una adolescente.
Brick, soy Augusta. ¿Qué es eso de que Jack Lee era un impostor?
Es verdad, el tipo para el que trabajaba Amy es primo del verdadero Lee. Se llama Jerry Cooper y se había hecho la cirugía plástica para llevar a cabo el fraude. La apuesta era alta.
¿Dónde estás? ¿Has bebido?
No, ya lo verás. ¿Quieres decirle a Minx que se ponga, por favor? Gracias.
Brick, ¿cuándo volvéis a casa?
Muy pronto. La echo de menos. Escuche, quiero que oiga a mi niño.
Oh, cielo, cielo, cielo. ¡Qué sonido tan encantador!
A Amy le encantaría que fuera su madrina, si le parece bien.
Mucho mejor que bien. Será un honor. ¿Necesitáis algo? ¿Tenéis bastante dinero?
Gracias, aquí nos están cuidando bien.
Bueno, no os pongáis demasiado cómodos. Volved rápido a casa los tres.
Hasta luego, nos veremos pronto.
Adiós, Brick. Besos.
Me alegro tanto por Amy que haya recuperado a su hijo.
Como a todos, pero no entiendo por qué a tu abuela se le saltan las lágrimas por el hijo de la novia de su chofer.
Augusta, tienes la sensibilidad de un erizo. Estoy tan contenta.
Minx, nunca te entenderé.
Ha cogido mucho cariño a Brick y a Amy, nada más.
No, hay algo más que eso, estoy segura. Cualquier día voy a registrar su dormitorio cuando salga y averiguar lo que pasa con Brick.
Mamá, no te atrevas a hacerlo.
Ahora me llueve por los dos lados. No permitiré que mi hija y mi suegra conspiren contra mí. Por cierto, el tema de Ted Capwell no ha terminado.
Someday you're going to come to Ted and beg his forgiveness.
You and your brother disgust me.
A crime he didn't commit.
He's the most hateful, despicable human being I've ever known. I hate him. Hate
You don't
him.
belong in a convent. You belong in a lynch mob. A lynch mob.
Mary?
A lynch.
What's wrong? I don't know. I don't understand.
What? What's the matter?
Oh, Christy, I'm so scared of my own feelings, of my anger. I've never felt anything like this before. You know, I look at Ted. I want to attack him with my own hands. I want him dead.
Well, you can relax, ladies. It's only me.
Oh, he knows who I am, don't you?
Of course he does. Some black vulture kept saying she was your mother, and Amy Perkins came along. Who would you believe? Kid's no fool. Look at his grip.
You hear that? Johnny Brick thinks you're pretty smart, but I think you're brilliant, beautiful, and the most incredible baby on earth.
And your mother doesn't say that to just every baby.
No. Whoa, what was that?
My friends, I'm delighted to inform you that the imposter cousin Jack Lee
is languishing in a cell, awaiting extradition to the United States. I've just completed the arrangements.
Well, that's good news. Well, what about Julia?
Oh, Miss Wainwright is fine. Unfortunately, Jack, the real Jack, was injured in a sword fight, but he's now being attended to, and it looks as though he'll be as fine as you seem to be, despite the arrow wound.
Yes. Have you caught the Prime Minister yet?
No, not yet, but we will do. My grandson seems to be thriving now that he's reunited with his mother.
We're both thriving. I felt as if I were walking around missing the most important part of myself. Now I'm whole again.
We're gonna make plans now to go home. Show off this little guy. A lot of people are anxious to see him.
Well, before you all rush away and leave us, there's something I would like to say.
What is that, sir?
Amy, I implore you to keep an open mind while I say something. Will you promise me to do that?
I'll try.
Por el bien del niño, quiero que os quedéis en New Spider. Para él es la oportunidad de asumir un lugar importante en el mundo, de ayudar a construir la historia de su tiempo.
No es posible que no le hayan encontrado todavía.
Solo es cuestión de tiempo, Mary. ¿Por qué nos vais a casa a esperar?
Because Steve told us to wait here until he calls, and that's what we're going to do.
Well, suit yourself. I've already phoned every place I've thought he might be.
Yeah, well, you can't convince me that you want to find him.
Of course I want to find him. He's only hurting himself by running away. I'm sorry. Didn't realize how much this is affecting me. And I'm sorry about what I said before about the lynch mob. I realize that you believe that Ted is guilty. Based on the evidence, that's not an unreasonable assumption. But I have to try to convey to you why I can't believe for a second that Ted is guilty of what he's been accused of. You see, Ted was the youngest in the family, and I was the oldest, so I always sort of looked after him. You know, it wasn't until recently that I realized that he'd been looking after me, too. All of us, really. He worried about us, he intervened in our disputes, loved us, never asked anything in return except that we try to love each other. And then when he fell in love with a girl with Laken, he was as committed to her as he had been to all of us. My brother is an extraordinary human being. He's the most gentle, the most loyal, the kindest human being I have ever known. I've never respected and admired anyone as much as I do him. Now, I tell you this so that maybe you'll understand my overreaction to your hostility toward him. I apologize for that, but not for my belief in my brother's innocence.
Ted Mason called just before wondering where you were.
Yeah.
He wants me to give myself up.
What are you talking about? The bail's been set.
I talked to Christy alone, and her sister came in. She saw us together. She wants to turn me in.
Oh, no, Ted.
I just wanted to talk to her and find out why she's lying about me. See, she comes on tough a lot of times, and I think she feels hatred sometimes about me.
Pero nunca creí que llegara tan lejos. Pensaba que en el fondo era una buena persona.
Y yo. Estábamos equivocados.
No sé lo que voy a hacer. No puedo controlar esto. Toda esta historia se me va de las manos.
The only thing I had in mind, Laken, when I was running from that house, is that if they're going to put me away, I'm not going to be with you anymore. I don't think I can handle that, Laken.
Why won't she tell the truth, Ted? Why won't she tell the truth?
Listen to me, Laken. We may be separated very soon for a long time. All right? So I'd like to just forget about Christy and all this whole mess. For a few hours, just pretend that it doesn't exist. I want to spend this time alone with you, Laken. I want to be with you very close tonight.
I want that too.
Answer her.
Just a minute!
Sí. Acaba de venir la policía. Quieren saber si Ted está aquí.
Tú misma puedes ver que no.
Podía haber trepado desde el jardín a la ventana. Ya lo ha hecho otras veces y me ha aplastado a las enredaderas.
¿Es que nunca puedo tener paz en mi casa?
Perdona, abuela.
Por favor, ten cuidado. La voz. Que bajéis la voz.
Solo quería registrar la habitación para ver si está Ted.
Eso es ridículo y es insultante para Laken.
No veo por qué.
Tengo que hacer hincapié en que no puedes registrar esta habitación.
Está bien, haz lo que quieras, como de costumbre.
Casi meto la pata.
Gracias otra vez, abuela. Gracias.
¿Por qué?
Por darnos la oportunidad de estar juntos antes de que vaya a la cárcel.
Si te mirara a los ojos y no fuera capaz de ver por mí misma que eres inocente, lo sabría por el amor y la confianza que veo brillar en los ojos de Laken. Nadie tiene derecho a quitaros este momento de estar juntos. Hay que apreciar y disfrutar del presente. Hay que amar el momento que se nos da, la belleza, la confianza y la paz. No hay bastante amor en el mundo. Sé feliz, querida gatita, gatita. Si me hubieran dicho que iba a besar a un Capwell. Bueno, no todos podemos ganar, ¿no? Sed felices, hijos.
Adivina lo que acabo de oír por la radio mientras venía hacia aquí.
¿Qué?
Han detenido al tipo que ha estado suplantando a Jack Lee.
No me digas.
Sí.
¡Estupendo! No se me olvidará nunca cómo se jactaba ante mí de cómo iba a librarse de su primo y apoderarse de todo el país.
Pues no hizo ninguna de las dos cosas. Jack Lee está vivo.
¡Perfecto! Gracias a Dios ya ha terminado todo.
Tenemos algo pendiente, ¿lo recuerdas?
Claro que sí.
Es una buena sensación.
Oye, ¿cómo han ido las entrevistas?
Muy bien. He conseguido una oferta firme de una revista nacional y otra bastante interesante. En perspectiva.
¡Qué bien!
Oye, esto parece un milagro.
Sí, casi parece que se pinta solo. No sé exactamente lo que es. Parece una ciudad, pero no estoy segura.
¿Quién es el hombre?
No lo sé, pero noto que pertenece al cuadro. De todas formas, tengo que irme.
Espera.
First, you have to clink a glass of champagne with me to celebrate. It's not every day that an imposter is caught and Nick Hartley gets 3 job interviews.
Well, sounds pretty good to me. Who's got the champagne?
I do. It's in the fridge. I'll uncork it and pour us some.
Okay.
Ghost town. She's drawing the ghost town.
Sofía. Santana, tengo que pedirte un favor. Tal vez debería decir rogarte.
Estoy muy asustada ahora que Gina ha vuelto. Sofía, ella me odia, no soporta que me acerque a Brandon. ¿Pero qué puedo hacer yo? Decirle a ella algunas palabras en mi favor y a CC. Sofía, no tengo a nadie más que pueda defenderme.
Lo siento, pero no creo que unas palabras sean suficientes.
Precisamente os estaba buscando a las dos.
Lo siento, Gina, no tengo tiempo de hablar.
Entonces hablaré yo. He vuelto a casa con mi marido y mi hijo y vamos a volver a ser una familia. Tengo una idea bastante clara de lo que ha estado pasando aquí y voy a ponerle fin ahora mismo. Quiero que las dos os alejéis de esta casa, de CC y especialmente de Brandon. Pretendo ser la única mujer en la vida de CC desde ahora. Me costará mucho trabajo deshacer el daño que habéis hecho, pero lo haré y recuperaré totalmente a mi hijo. Puede que algún día considere si os dejo entrar en su vida.
Gina, tú sola no puedes tomar una decisión así.
Puedo y debo, Santana, y no me presiones, o me encargaré de apartarte de su vida para siempre. Sofía, tú tienes más experiencia. Tal vez puedas explicarle a Santana en qué situación se vería si se revuelve contra mí.
Creo que se ha dado cuenta.
¿Lo habéis entendido bien? Tengo que ir a comprar unas cosas. Le he prometido a Brandon que prepararía su cena favorita. ¿Os dejo en alguna parte?
No. Voy a hablar con mamá antes de marcharme.
Está bien. Espero que las dos os hayáis ido cuando vuelva. Le he prometido a CC que no haría una escena. Y cumpliré la promesa.
Think of a time when I didn't love you, Laken. When I didn't want you.
I feel the same way. Even when I was angry with you, I never stopped loving you.
You know, I wanted to give you the world. But I always seemed to give you a lot of grief instead. Like right now.
You have given me some of the best, some of the worst times of my life. Guess that's what being in love is. So what are you going to do after tonight?
What do you want me to do?
Turn yourself in, I guess. But I'll stand by you. I'll do everything I can.
I know you will. I know that's what I gotta do. Hey, come on, look, at least this way I'll have a fighting chance, huh? I mean, if I run away, then I'll lose you forever. Look, this is tomorrow night, all right? But tonight, it's all ours.
When should I start calling you Your Highness?
Never. I feel badly that the king's plans for his grandson will never come true. But this little prince is going back to Santa Barbara just as soon as we can get out of here.
I'm really glad to hear that. Now with the king painting such an idyllic picture that maybe it might be tempted.
Can you imagine me Queen Mum with my entourage? Touch me my fan and have the banquet table set for 200. My nobles are stopping by for lunch. What? The cook quit? Off with his head. And off with your head, too.
Oh, you'd be a tough queen.
And you can be my,
Joker?
No, my knight.
Knight.
I dub thee Sir Brick.
Easy, Queenie. Crowning hurts.
But he's not really my baby. Just my baby, is he? He's prince of the realm. He's next in line to the throne of this country. Didn't really seem real before, did it?
No, it didn't.
And it isn't now. Not really.
No one can ever leave gently. There's no harder word than goodbye.
Asegurarme de que no nos interrumpa. Te quiero.
Y yo. Nada va a detenernos ahora.
Sí. Es nuestro momento.
You're more of a song than all I could write. Just hold me forever tonight. Just hold me forever tonight.
Gina may be a lot stronger now, but she is still thinking more about herself than she is about Brandon.
That might be true, but I feel sorry for her.
Sorry for Gina? Why?
Yes, indeed, Sophia. Why? Gina's going to be a much more formidable opponent now than she was in the old days.
Hola, Mason. Siento pena de ella, porque se siente muy segura de sí misma. Y cuando llegue a descubrir que no lo está, va a ser muy duro para ella. Disculpadme, tengo que devolver el traje de baño.
Voy contigo, Sofía. Quiero despedirme de Brandon.
Espera un momento. Sé lo molesta que estás. Gina es poco razonable, pero creo que si dejas pasar un poco de tiempo...
Tengo que despedirme de mi hijo.
Me temo que solo vas a buscarte problemas.
Santana siempre pisa por donde los ángeles temen ir.
Oh, I forgot my car keys. Where the hell do you think you two are going? No, don't bother lying. You're going to see Brandon
y... vas camino del dormitorio de CC.
Gina, no seas tonta.
Brandon no entendería que desapareciera de repente.
Yo me encargaré de explicárselo. Ahora fuera.
Yo solo quería...
Me da igual lo que queráis, fuera.
No vas a impedirme que le diga adiós a mi hijo.
Santana,
sí, que te lo impediré.
Dios mío, Gina.
Well, Santa Barbara returns at the same time tomorrow afternoon here on Sky One. After the break, Christopher Biggins is about to start his daily search for that wife of the week. Don't go away.